I was online yesterday and said that if your spouse dies, it feels like losing $308,780 a year. Sorry for Your Loss is a story about a woman named Lee who has just lost her husband. And it follows her and her sister and her mother and her husband's brother through how everyone is experiencing losing this one man. She is a young woman who's lost a husband, and it's different than being a little bit older and wiser and having already experienced and trained yourself how to best go through pain and trauma. I don't think she's had anything this difficult in her entire life. So the person that she is not really thoughtful right now. Do you know your husband's passcode to his phone?
Doesn't everyone? And otherwise, I'd wonder who he was texting that he didn't want me to see.
My sister's in free fall.
I always think of this story as we all walk with in grief, we all walk with like this bag of trauma, and we all walk through life with whatever fills our backpack. And then when you deal with something new, the backpack just completely shifts in weight. And grief isn't something that sheds the weight. It's a readjustment to how you walk through life.
If you need a few days, we can take a few days. If you need a few weeks, we'll take a few weeks.
Oh, Mom, she can't do this for weeks.
No, I'm just saying that there's no clock. You know, when your father moved out, I'm not saying that that is the same thing as this, of course, but that took a month.
That's definitely not the same thing. Dad moved to an apartment, Matt moved to a casket. The thing that make people the most frustrated is when that memory starts to become foggy.
This is our home.
This is our home. This is where we're supposed to live. This is where we're supposed to live.
Because then they really feel like they didn't just physically lose the person, now they're losing them and their thoughts. And that's the most painful experience and part of the mourning process. And so that's another thing we try and articulate visually in the show. It's just a journey into how we handle grief, and sometimes it's not in the prettiest of ways.
Whatever you need to feel, you get to feel it.